is washed. It is still wet. It's not combed yet, so it's what we call shrinkage. Pretty much, if I don't do anything to it, the oils and the waters are going to go through a hygroscopic period where they're going to phase out and figure out which one is more prevalent. Do I have more oil in my hair shaft already? Considering that I did wash my hair with sulfates, that's probably a no. I did throw some grease in it halfway through the wash, in addition to conditioner. But I'm keeping this for my records. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. I can't cut my hair until it's dry and straight relatively. But we're gonna go through the periods, so my future baby daddy knows what to do with the kids' hair. We're doing it right. We're not having. First of all, my hair is not nappy. Okay, I'm not gonna accept that terminology. You will not use that terminology around my kids. You will, and you will not make it into a cultural stereotype about their hair. I don't care how coarse their hair gets. You will not use that terminology because their hair is beautiful and it can go both ways. So please get it right, grandma too. And I say this because you know how your intuition just tells you what's going on next. So let's see. Let me just. And if we come back and I was wrong, at least we can say that at least like I formed an opinion, and if I formed it wrong, then I apologize for any misconceptions. But if I was right, then like I'm glad that I did pay attention enough to trust enough to write it out. Like Hubuku Tutu says, write the vision that I tell you. So let me tell you what I've been sensing. I sense there's a girl who's known about me for years. She dated a guy that, you know what my intuition says to me? That's my husband. That's been my husband for since our youth. And we may or may not end up together, but I think he knows that we've had enough coincidences to say that we're in each other's lives for a reason. And if we stay together or we don't, I really can't put too much on it because again, I don't like how I'm treated all the time. And he probably doesn't like how he's treated all the time. And what I sense is this girl is jealous of me. I have a lot of things. They're not perfect, but I mean what is perfect is perfect. And she envies where my destiny is supposed to be. So like I'm not there yet, but like there's no reason why I can't be a supermodel. You know what I mean? At least I meet the qualifications. There's some people where you don't even qualify to be in this competition. Real shit. Some of you don't qualify to be in this competition. So it's all right whether I step into it or not. People are gonna be like, "Why didn't you enter into the competition?" That's it. It's just like if I don't become a supermodel, if I don't even try, a lot of people are gonna be like, "Damn, if I had your features," and it's gonna be a thing the rest of my life. So there's a calling on my life that is visible. And I was listening to Joel Osteen about anointing, and it's just like the thing is, if I don't address my anointing and act like I don't have it, it's like I put my candle underneath a bush. You know what I mean? And likewise, if I address my anointing and admit that I have it, then I also have to admit that that people will come against me. The same way Saul came against David because God had decided that David was one day be king. You know what I mean? Like that type of anointing. In fact, David was anointed. And so We're not trying to straighten it all. We're just trying to detangle right now and moisturize. We're gonna go through a lot of stages. But yeah, this girl wants him so bad. Like she wants him so bad. But if she wanted him so bad, she would wait for him, right? Instead, she has sugar daddies, and she's using the sugar daddy's money to try to come get him. Like my intuition says that if we don't nip her in the bud now, and that really is me pointing to a specific person because he's gonna determine whether this works or not. Like I can't I can't stop her. It's not my place to. You know why? Because she's gonna always work in secret. She's not even if she's against me, she's coming for you. So there will be a time and place where I will not be in that room. And if you want to fall for that, I guess we have stepchildren, but kind of unfortunate, right? Getting whiter again. You know what? The more that I talk about this, the more the terms from Ecclesiastes shows up. Like it's not even worth talking about. People are gonna make their own decisions, but at least I can address it. I'm not stupid. I know you're jealous. I know you're jealous. I know you're hoping that I come out of my anointing to come compete with you for something that you're you want what I got. You want to shake me out of what I got so that you can step in and act like you had it. That's okay. I know how girls work. I know how girls work. You want to be skinny, but you'll play up being curvy until you start losing weight and I put on the weight. And now skinny's in. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You know what? You can tell me to shut the fuck up. Doesn't change at the end of the day. Too much smack talk, right? Too much smack talk. It's like it's literally the fact that this conversation is being had, and I can feel the reactions. You feel reactions that you know the consequences. I know that half the things I'm saying, I'm making all types of enemies, but like I'm not making enemies because what I'm saying is wrong. It's simply that we all pick a side of the fence we want to be on beforehand. And when people meet our expectations and they're on the same fence as us, we revere them, we regard them. But when people come against us, and unfortunately, it kind of sucks. You know what I mean? Like I sit in a body image that is very different than what is normal. I'm a minority in many ways, and I appreciate all the qualities that make me a minority, and people do too. The thing is, people in the majority often feel a certain way because they don't feel appreciated. They don't feel appreciated when I get celebrated. They don't appreciate it when they're like, it's like they forget that they've been being appreciated for being in the majority for all this period of time. That when when someone that's different than them gets a little bit more playtime, you see how straight that got? I told you how we manipulate the hair beforehand. Smooth. I cleaned the scalp. There was a lot of dead skin. There's probably still some dead skin. We can't get it all off because it'll dry out the hair. We gotta make decisions how we do this. Plan the hair. Wash my hair with baby shampoo. Put in VO5 conditioner. Just train the roots or blow dry it. It's also going to remove any of the skin. The reinforced spore bristle brush. So it's gonna add shine because it's also stripping some of the buildup. See the brush getting white? It's removing buildup at the same time. But I gotta be careful because the skin also tear my hair, especially since it's wet. But we know what we are trying to be aware of. I don't know everything. I just know most things, and I'm applying my technique today because what? It's time for me to step up, turn my age, and I'm kind of insulted by what I've noticed around me by trying to be humble. You know what I mean? Like the audacity. First of all, the audacity of somebody who has a man try to take the man that literally God has thrown us into the same church together. We have walked side by side with each other. Like I was raised from the dead and sent specifically to come deal with this person. When we met, now it may not mean anything because we don't have all the foundations that people would typically want. But I mean, like I say, with a little bit of faith and a lot of work, we have something that could go. Man, I know who the fuck I am. That's one thing. Okay, I don't see your channel. Your channel's probably filled with. What, you want another Kardashian channel? I get bored of that shit after a while. Yeah, he likes to watch it until he has to live it with you. And he's gonna actually like someone who put it together without have to spend Versace prices just to look decent. How about that H&M bitch? Do I really feel that way? I feel some ways about this. I feel a little bad for some of the things they said. Well, because some of it didn't need to be said. Some of it needed to be said. You know what I mean? Like, it needed to be said. Okay, this is what we did. We decided that since the hairdresser cut this side shorter and this side is longer, just because of the way we end up brushing it, and now we have the track lines, I'm moving my part over to this side, which I normally wear my part on the other side, which is a more aggressive way, more power stance, and putting your part on the right side is submissive, feminine stance. But here we are doing it this way. We're gonna go blow dry it straight, flat iron it, and then we're gonna start our cuts. And then after that, I will be content that my hair is now healthy and cut better. And I'm gonna put my weave in, let it grow out. Come back in the spring, the summer, knock you bitches out. I was also thinking about a baby. Should I talk to you guys about that? Yeah, I've been thinking about a baby. But I don't know if it was gonna be with this person, but I don't. Just because of what my spirit has been telling me, this girl is gonna come at that weak point, and I don't think me and his connection is strong enough for me to even put myself at risk like that. Like, first of all, I have a lot of enemies already. Like, the Spanish bitches in the kitchen hate that I'm flaca and taller than. It's just like living my entire life before I met you. You've been you before you met me, okay? And our qualities are different. And I'm insulted that you feel so vindicative about where our life paths have always been diverged, that when you're now met me, you have literally attempted to sabotage my anointing. Do you not know that I am literally back here in DC trying to fulfill the purpose that God has put on my life? Do you know that I have a specific calling, very specific, in healthcare and education and women's rights? And then I have children to bear and a husband to uplift, and his anointing is a calling too, and I'm the support group. So I really, really, really feel insulted that your basic bitch ass with your anointing that might be over here, like bitch. Again, I'm supermodel. It's different. Is that arrogant? You watch a fucking New York Ink Squad, and you're just like, yeah, they're anointed. These bitches don't do nothing. Yeah, sure, the makeup, all that stuff looks cool. We can all do that at some point. That's what they're trying to show you. They spent 5 hours in makeup highlighting features that weren't there. And now you think they're successful. But it's like the content of their lives. I can't speak to you out of the minute. All the things I'm saying, I know it doesn't make sense. I know it makes sense. It won't make sense. Because we have a trajectory of people who've been convinced by the media and the distributaries because it's easy. They can fit in and make a profit off of it. A lot of people like the concept and idea that you can steal a future for yourself. It may not have been initially for you. Guess that was in the Bible too. Jacob. But I didn't see anybody steal Jesus' anointing. I mean, that was one thing no one could say. You suffer like Jesus, though. Suffer like Mary. It's more important that I do the transformation on the inside. So I have to get it all out, be misunderstood. As long as I come back and see what I need to see, I'm gonna get there. And that's good enough. It's good enough.